Hello, Leo. Welcome to my house. To all the reflections of Leo out there, reflections of me. I've been shuffling your deck um, here, and now remember, on August 11th, will be a new moon all for you, 18 degrees in Leo. So we have I was going to draw 3 for you. I did with my last. I'm going to do that for other signs. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. As we know, the sun is in Leo also today. I also found out that looking through the moon and the phases, not only is sun in Leo, but Mercury. Now, Mercury stands for, the messenger kind of, the worlds like are exchanging info, the synergy. Um, so it's the fastest. Leo, I think, is used to being the king of the jungle, and instead, right now, I feel like they really need to go deep within instead of them, into their selves. I think that's what this new moon coming up is about for all of us, not just Leo, especially with Jupiter and Scorpio. Um, so Neptune is home, thank goodness. At least we know that. That's fantastic. Um, when I think of Leo, of course, everybody thinks of the lion. I mean, that's the king of the jungle, the lion. The king sits upon the throne also, not just the lion, but a king in any part of the world, any part of animals, anything with nature. I just heard a door slam. We'll see if I have to stop it. I don't think so. So, anyway. Yeah, that's fine. You might hear somebody, but they don't even know. So, anyway. I'm gonna get my Leo back. So I noticed we got the Six of Wands here. Sorry, guys. I'm letting them kind of pass by. Feeling that Leo and the sun and all the energy of communication. I think Leos, wanna, they're always, they already know when they make eye contact or they look at a person in the room. I think that's what Leos do. They just know when someone is even not just uncomfortable or, uneasy, but they just know that there's something they need to release. So they look around and they can see the room. And there's a lovingness in that. For a mature Leo to see those things and be able to listen is actually healing for the lion. And the lion knows its tribe. That's why the tribes are, you notice a Leo. Everybody loves a Leo. I mean, everybody loves the sun. It feels good. We may not like the heat of it. We may not like what it comes with. But we get a lot done when we have light on it. So sometimes Leos can get an inflated self of importance. However, we need that ego in the world. You guys bring us that, and we need that. We need to know that we can also be kings. We see you shine like gold. But, if you want to come from the heart, which is what, the lion also can represent, sometimes that it can be some demanding of attention. There's a proudness. However, I love that. Like I love Leo risings especially. I get along with them very well. Usually, and every chart is like a fingerprint. They're all very different. Everybody's different. So I suggest looking at your chart and also seeing where maybe, the sun is in it, in your chart. If it's in your 10th house, and it's, especially if it's in Leo, I mean, this is, time to go inside and the midheaven, go to that. But if you don't know these words I'm talking about, you can always go and look for your chart, like I said. So anyway, getting back to your reading, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles. Now I like this, but we'll get to it. But I like this. I think this is a lot about, okay, we'll get to that. But that's standing out to me a lot for some reason. Six of Wands in reverse, however. We have to probably just kind of take a step back, I think. That's what I'm feeling when I see it for the Leo. We have, like I said, we have our tribe, as a Leo next to our sides. Much like, in the upright, if this was upright, we have them by our sides, and we see them here. But in the reverse, there's a lot of fear. Like, we're worried about our enemies. It's the gates being open to the enemy. And that's hard for us to do. Because when we go in and listen, instead of talk, we actually, as Leo lets more in when they listen. You see a lion in the jungle, they're the ones that are the foundation. They are the ones, the home base. So a lion will listen for his tribe. So go on with the cups in reverse. Upright, of course we know that means, well, I've heard people say it's like we're looking at all these decisions. So I think Leo can face decisions really well. My Mars is in Leo. And, sometimes it takes me a minute. I have to get it all out there on the board and look at it. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, if I stay in it, though, which, I can get there. Everybody can. I can find myself just, staying too long. So, we have the desire. We have the will. We have the determination. Our project. We have it, right? I mean, we're good. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, which just keeps popping at me, like it doesn't even want me to just play in this. Even though I want to, because that's what I like to do. But Three of Pentacles, when we think about the number 3, we think of the Holy Trinity, the trifecta, the triangle. That's when things are really starting to come together. I believe there's finally a connection, almost, but, we want to show that. We feel it. We're there. We're still creating. But it's above us. As you can see, he's kind of above. He's like, hey, I'm up here. And that's why I think I was going to say Leo reminds me of this. Not the card necessarily, but him on up here. And everybody needs the Leo. Everybody needs that Leo. They see us. They see things that we may not necessarily see. They put the sunshine on it. Right? I mean, they just do. So you're the sculptor of this. And with the sun being in your sign, I believe that's huge. I'm going to pull what to do with all this from the Goddess Oracle deck, Doreen Virtue. I've just recently found out that she went another route in her religious beliefs. Which I think if you look at her chart, that's what was said. Something to do with her 6th house. I can't remember exactly. I don't really force these cards. I just they're the healer of what when I go to these, I need a healing. I need to. This is more of my earthly feeling. These, when I go here, I need to connect, and that's why I put my healing stone purple over top of them. And, when I cleanse between readings, I also cleanse my stones. So sometimes I have to go to the book with these. However, we're going to talk more about this. Okay. Of course, be strong. Look at the lions there. And there's a balance to this. And coming up in the, Libra, maybe that's Virgo and Libra mixed. Libra and Virgo season. Coming up on that, I think, that Leos have to learn how to listen. And I just keep going back to that listening. When I was meditating, there were some things going on around me that, there was a mower going, and instead of getting upset that it was going, I almost started the video and just said, remind myself that I have to take what's going on around me and utilize it. I think Leos are good for that, but when it comes to other people, we tend to study too much and want to tell what we see, so that we can help them. It comes from a place of love, but it says here, be stronger than you think you are. I mean, it always comes when the happiness is here, it's always a good outcome. Leos are good at laughing. Sometimes laughing at others. We have to do that as a Leo to kind of let go of, trying to look so deep within everyone, and just by first we start with the body language, and then we want to go further into, what's going on with you, what's going on with you, what's going on with you. That's done. It's time to be strong. Call upon her. Let's read into more of this, because I just think you already got this part. I mean, this is all reversed, so that means that's pushed behind us, right? So you're ready for it. But I think if you go within yourself and listen, you're really going to see just how strong you are. And you can be strong through this. You can be strong. Maybe some of your tribe, you've kind of let go. Because, maybe you're changing tribes. Well, with the new moon coming, you're actually probably ahead of it then. And the new moon's going to bring that listening, side of you to yourself a lot easier. So use the sun right now. Go into the deeper knowing that the Pisces know of the water, where the emotion is. So we're going to look at let's see, I pronounce Sekhmet. I believe that if I'm wrong, sorry guys, but this Egyptian sun goddess is a fiery protector who's married to the Egyptian deity. I don't know how to pronounce that, but her name means strong and mighty. She's connected with lions, symbolizing, I don't know if you can see that, symbolizing her fiercely protective nature, and sometimes appears with a lion's head in a human woman's body. Call upon her to shore up your strength and power. And when I hear shore, I think of the water. Get with your emotions. You've already put it out there. Now it's time to give it out. And by giving, you're going to have to listen a little more. And if you're a great listener, then you're already there. This is my experience with Leo. And I've also studied the past 2 years hardcore. I had plenty of time to do it with healing. And it's just been, I've had such a great connection with the Leo sign. Also in my personal life. Leo risings are always a big one in my life. I love what they bring to the table. I love the look of them, aren't they, you guys are beautiful. Like, the outside of you is beautiful. So match it, match that. I want to read a little more on her because I feel like something's exciting someone right now. I might be totally wrong, and it may not resonate at all. But like I said, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus also with Leo. Also look where the sun is in your chart. So it says, see yourself as strong and victorious. Don't complain about anything. Don't blame anyone or any condition. You're the embodiment of strength, not victimhood. See, and I think baby Leos, I've noticed, like, when we were younger, now that I know people are Leo risings and watching them be older, they are out of that victimhood. Sorry, my words might be messed up, but yeah, I'm not drunk. I'm just I've had intense chemo and radiation. It's been about 5 years now, but that's why my speech may sound messed up. It's not that I'm not connecting, and I didn't want to share that, but maybe I need you guys to listen to that. So thanks. So, you'll attract some new opportunities, and the abundance and relationships. Maybe that, you got rid of your tribe. Maybe these new ones are going to come in and help you see, yourself, the strong, self that, you have in there. That's why everybody's attracted to you. It's not just your outsides, but these will bring in new opportunities. Call up on segment. Hope I say it right. I can be myself around a Leo. So listen to people be themselves if you really want to know what's going on with those body language that you see. Smile. Look at the balance and that strength that she has, and that purple healing. Like I said, healing. So, good luck with that, everyone. Hit like and subscribe. Please comment below, and if you want to get notifications of when I load, then hit the bell. So, thanks guys for your support. Have a great day and enjoy that sunshine.